Oh my gosh, that was the worst day ever. We started off with the plan to go to the D23 Disney Expo in Anaheim, and it was just a colossal bag of issues, one after the other. First things first, we didn't lock the front door, so we had to literally turn around, get off the freeway, and come back. At which point we decided to look at the gas gauge, and we saw that we were out of gas. We are driving down to Anaheim this morning to go to the D23 Expo, which is basically like a Comic-Con for Disney stuff. We're so excited, and Mickey personally is hoping to see Minnie Mouse today, so hopefully that happens.
Yeah, we're going to see Lightning McQueen.
Daddy's loading up the car. Who do you want to see? You want to see Lightning McQueen?
Yeah.
Who are you dressed up as?
I like
What dress are you wearing?
I Tinkerbell.
Yeah, because you got your Tinkerbell done at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, remember?
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, let's get in the car.
That's like that.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Good find.
With Daddy.
So we are back at the house because we realized we did not lock the front door. And then after we made the decision to come back to the house, we realized we forgot some key items. So we are hoping to do a do-over and start this day off on the right note. So once we refueled and got back on the road, we get to the convention center in Anaheim, and problem number one is parking. This might be the most crowded event I've ever seen in my life. We dropped Jeff off at the convention center, and now Mickey and I are probably a mile away at a random hotel where we had to park.
Tinkerbell.
We are gonna go see Tinkerbell in a long walk. So I'm super glad we brought the stroller, which sometimes I don't do. And I'm hoping by the time we walk there, Jeff's made some progress, but based on what I saw, I am not optimistic. And then once we sorted out the parking, then the next issue was getting into the place, which we were told we had a 4-hour wait in line. And we looked at our toddler and we said, well, 4-hour wait is not gonna hang with a 2-year-old. That doesn't work like that. Wow. Look at that line. Holy cow. That's insane. So then we decided to call it a day, and what's the next thing we can do in Anaheim? And I quickly Google and I find out, okay, we can go to the Santa Ana Zoo. That would be great. Mickey likes animals. Let's go. It's 4 miles away. Let's go check it out. So we pack up, get back in the car, and we head to the zoo. We just got to the Santa Ana Zoo, and Daddy is unloading the car, and Mickey is all excited to see the animals.
I'll go see the goat.
We're gonna see the goats. Only to finally get to the zoo, and Mickey had a massive diarrhea. But we have diapers and wipes, so it's not a problem to have diarrhea on the go, except Jeff wanted to change her, and there were no changing stations in the men's bathroom. So I'm just saying, like, that has been the day. So fun fact, the men's restroom doesn't have a changing station, so that's a little annoying. But we worked around it and changed in the women's room.
Did you jump in that?
Yep. It looks
I go
nice.
in the agua there. No.
Whoa!
Let's go.
I'm finding this zoo underwhelming. It's small, but it's also hard to navigate. And a lot of the animals look not well. And then on top of all of that, the one thing she wanted to do was pet the goats, and the one thing she couldn't do was pet the goats because that was the exhibit that was closed. It was just like, are you kidding? Can we catch a break here? All right. So we were gonna go try to pet the goats.
Are you being safe?
Maybe get a snack. Okay, we are going into the farm. Now this area seems cool. So after asking 3 people for directions on how to get to the goats for the feeding of the goats, we arrive at the goats and they're closed. And nobody thought to tell us along our journey that the goat feeding wasn't an option. So I gotta be honest, this has been a bust. I think we are just gonna cut our losses and go swimming. I don't know. If you're choosing between zoos, I think the LA Zoo is a better choice. I literally just said everything's closed, and here's yet another thing not open. Like, what is the point of all these closed things?
Bye, Santa Ana Zoo. We had so much fun. All the closed exhibits, no lions and tigers. Goodbye.
Bye, Johnny. Bye, Tiger.
My picture of a tiger.
Yeah,
My picture of a
cardboard
tiger.
cutout of the tiger.
Trying not to be annoyed right now, but it's so annoying when you have a track record of setting up awesome activities and then there's such a bust like this one in the mix. Like, yeah, because man, we usually do some fun stuff, but this was like strikeout, strikeout,
Comments about How
strikeout.
many good things Jamie can find for us to do. We've never had a bus like this.
This was a bust across the board, including a massive poop on the way in. I mean, we just strike.
Anything that could go wrong went wrong today.
So it's time to swim because this is just not working out. So I am just happy to be home right now. This day went completely not how I expected it to. Even with, in my opinion, a pretty solid plan B, we still couldn't get together. So we're just kind of hunkering down and we're gonna go for a swim because this has just been a nightmare. And I have a zit. So they're not even looking up. Really, really,